This is the Modern Christian Dudes podcast. My name is Jeremiah Johnson. Live streaming now on Facebook. You can also check it out on Grace Point Daily YouTube channel. But anyway, today we're dudes. Normally we're dudes talking news, sports, and God. That's the tagline. And we hope that you become a regular part of the Modern Christian Dudes podcast. But today we're going to be talking news, sports, God, and beards of all things. This is where this comes from, guys. Okay, the other day, I'm getting ready for school. How many of you are getting ready for school? And so my kids are homeschooled, but they're also part of a homeschool co-op. And so we're getting ready for that, and I had to go to the meetings. And so we're in this big parent meeting. A bunch of parents sitting around. We all sit around in a circle and awkwardly introduce ourselves. No, not awkwardly, but introduce ourselves, say your name, all these kind of things. And as I'm sitting in that circle, all of a sudden, I realize I look around at all the other dudes, all the other guys in the room. And I'm the only dude without a beard. I'm the only guy without a beard. I live down here in good old Southwest Missouri. And I realized maybe it was a moment of revelation. I was like, maybe this is the time. Is this the time in my life that I need a beard? Because all the other dudes have beards. I don't have a beard. I feel awkward. I feel out of place. And so maybe this is the time to get a beard. So today we're taking, maybe not comprehensive, but we're going to take a look at beards and how potentially biblical and powerful a beard can be in a man's life. Those of you ladies that might be listening right now, how many of you ladies like the beard? I know my wife's not like a big facial hair person, but I think maybe after this episode, she might be convinced that it's very biblical to have beards. So anyway, I'm going to, if you're live streaming, I'm getting this stuff pulled up. I found some different articles about beards that are really good. So I'll get to the spiritual part at the end. But the first one that I found, which was interesting, that's I'm going to bounce over here, is a website called beards.org. Okay, and beards.org, check it out. Great advice on how to grow a beard, and if you're going to jump in the beard game. So beards.org, okay? How to grow a beard, which is, I need to follow these instructions if I'm going to do this. How to grow a beard. Growing a beard is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step number 1, commit to growing a beard, okay? This is, first of all, I'm not at this spot yet, so I'm still wavering. Should I commit or should I not commit to growing a beard? But if in fact you are going to grow a beard, number 1, you got to dive in. You got to commit to growing a beard. Number 2, in their process, how to grow a beard, stop shaving and start growing. Consider starting your beard while on vacation. You'll be more relaxed about it while you're away from your job. Don't be overly concerned about other people's potential reaction to your new beard. If you have a good beard, most people will probably react favorably, possibly much more favorably than you would have ever anticipated. So relax and enjoy the experience. So that's where I'm at. See, I'm a pastor, public speaker. What if people start judging me? What if my beard's not good enough? What if my beard's not thick enough? I'm stressing over this already, and I haven't even made the commitment to grow a beard. All right. When starting to let your beard grow, just stop shaving completely. Do not shave at all for at least the first 4 weeks of growth. Oh, see, I'm learning. This is what I've done before. In the past, I've done where I've let it grow for a week or two, and then I try to trim it and shave it. Okay, there you go. I got to go 4 weeks completely without shaving it. Third is maintain your beard. Invest in a beard trimmer and learn how to use it. So now, okay, this is a commitment. See, I'm going to have to invest financially because I don't have a beard trimmer either. Usually you should shampoo your beard with the same shampoo you already use for your head. Some may prefer to wash their beards with soap. Instead, you can try out soap and shampoo to see which you like best. All right, and pat your beard gently, dry with the towel. Blow drying is not usually necessary. It's probably not recommended anyway. Okay, good advice. All of you with beards, chime in. Give me comments. Let me know if we're tracking in the right direction here. And then a couple more thoughts here. The last one, if you choose to get rid of your new beard, the easiest way to dispose of it is to use a beard trimmer or other hair clippers. Use the trimmer or clippers to trim away as much hair as possible. Follow with a regular shave. Be extra careful. So there you go, guys. Beards.org. This is a great website. Number 1, you got to commit to grow your beard. Number 2, you got to stop shaving and start growing. And the third, you have the maintenance of your beard. And also, go to this website. You can find beard styles, beard grooming and care, feature beards, success stories, all kinds of stuff. Beards.org, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of that? I don't know. I'm on the fence here. I'm still in the commitment process. Should I commit to growing a beard? All right. The next one, if you commit to growing a beard, we're on a beard special here at the Modern Christian Dudes podcast, is I found this website called beardbrand.com, helping you guys out. Some of you that have beards, okay? Some of you ladies that have your husbands or significant others that have beards. This is great stuff for them. I found one called, and this is what, after I would commit, I'd have to figure this out right here. This is called the 23 Best Beard Styles for 2023. All right. So first of all, we have the 5 o'clock shadow. I've actually kind of done, this is the one I've done before. I've done like the 5 o'clock shadow, growing it out slightly, and then I just shave it off because my wife judges me and she's like, oh, I don't think you can grow a big, beard anyway. Secondly, we got the scruffy beard. So it looks a little more like unkept. I don't know if I'd roll with this one. We have the corporate beard. Oh, I like this one. The corporate beard is a close cropped around 2 to 3 inches. For many men, their beard is still patchy and disconnected at this length, so it requires some dense beard growing genetics to pull off the corporate beard. Okay, so if I don't have good density, I can't go with the corporate beard. The short rounded beard. Okay, I know a couple dudes that have this one. This seems to be a popular one, a variation of the corporate beard. And rounded beard is a perfect short beard option for men with round, square, or diamond-shaped faces. So that's what you got to consider. It sounds like, as we're working through the list here, sounds like you got to consider your facial construction shape as well, which is important. I do like this one. As I look through this beforehand, the short boxed beard, I kind of like this one. The short boxed beard is an angular variation of the corporate beard, but with a little more length around the chin. This helps create the sharper edges of the boxed beard and accentuate the jawline. Ooh, I like that. So as of right now, I am big short box beard. Faded beard, Hollywoodian, Verde, Corona beards. Guys, you see why this is, I'm really trying to process this right now. Just getting a beard it's not just, it's more than, it's more than just start growing facial hair. I mean, there's a lot to think about here. There's a lot to consider. There's a lot to consider in terms of what style do I want? Can I grow it? What are people going to think of me? All this kind of stuff. So you guys, the struggle is real here. So there should be maybe some empathy today for ladies that might be listening to this. And guys, when it comes to beard growth, maintaining beards. So there you go. We got the power beard. We got power beard with walrus mustache. Definitely off my list. I'm not going to be, if I ever grow a beard, I'm not going to go with the walrus, look kind of thing or whatever. Back to the article here if you guys are live streaming. Power beard with trimmed mustache. Okay, I will say that. I've seen that before where the beard grows out and the beard is hanging over the lip and you can't really see the lips or the mouth, and then watching these people eat, really kind of gross. Yeah. Yeards, tweards, and terminal beards. Bandholes beard. What is that one? You may have noticed a facial hairstyle called the bandholes on the CDC graphic titled Facial Hairstyles and Filtering Face Piece. Okay, anyway. So guys, you can go through this. There's all kinds of beards here, okay? A lot to think about, a lot to pray about, a lot to consider when busting out the beard, okay? So this is not an easy decision or an easy process for men, ladies. So the struggle is real for all of us. So there you go. 23 different styles of beards that you can check out. You can check that article out later if you'd like to. Again, we're going to start posting all this stuff so that you can have this information. Back up to the top, that was 23 styles. Oh, going way back, the best 23 beards. You can check that one out. That was from, trying to get you the website here. Anyway, good stuff, guys. That was for beardbrands.com. One other notation here on beards, which I thought was interesting, is if you're going to grow a beard. I found this article called "What's in Your Beard" by Penn Medicine. Okay, this is maybe where the ladies start to not like beards or dislike beards, because is there nasty, weird stuff in your beard, right? So this article says, what's in your beard? Beards are in, but what's in a beard? And we're going to find out, maybe, is there bugs? Is there sickness? Is there disease? Is there weird, creepy stuff in there? But it says beards are in, but what's in a beard? These days, more men are sporting trendy beards, but could beards be harboring more than just hair? The idea that beards are a source of bacteria, fungi, and E. coli, yes, even E. coli, has surfaced in the news from time to time since the 1960s. Back then, a researcher named Manuel Barbado sounds like he has a beard, and he was, had a goal here. Back then, a researcher named Manuel Barbado conducted a study in which he sprayed the beards of volunteer subjects with a bacterial brew. He determined that the beards continued to harbor infectious bacteria even after thorough washing. Though Barbado failed to consider the average guy on the street was unlikely to encounter the circumstances he created, the dye was set beards were ever after suspect. However, a recent hospital study suggests that beards may be less likely to harbor bacteria than the faces of clean-shaved men. So basically, if you go through this article, you kind of figure out that, it's up in the air. It's up in there. So if you have a beard today, and I started reading that, you might have got a little freaked out, and you're like, oh my goodness, got to shave off the beard. I got bacteria, I got E. coli, I got spiders, I got nests, I got all kinds of gnarly stuff up in my beard. I need to get rid of this thing. Well, the good news is it sounds like, as technology and science has gotten better and better, we've found out that might or might not be true. So, I have just as much bacteria on my face as the dude with that big old giant walrus beard. So there we go. But most importantly, we're dudes talking news, sports, and God. And we always want to talk spiritual talk, right? That's the goal of the show. And so here might be the deal sealer, right? I'm still, me, Jeremiah Johnson, I'm in the commitment phase. I should not have a beard. But I think this is the one that might have sealed the deal for me. I found this article called Untangle Your Face, untangleyourface.com. But who had beards? 8 men that had beards in the Bible. So here's the deal, is there's some great men of God that had beards in the Bible, which is like, oh no, if I'm going to be a great man of God, I'm going to be a modern Christian dude, then I need to have a beard. So beards were seen as a sign of maturity and wisdom in biblical times. They were also seen as a sign of strength and power. Some people believe that beards were also seen as a sign of holiness in biblical times. This is because they were often associated with prophets and other religious figures. Here are some people that had beards in the Bible, all right? Great biblical men. All right, let's start off with the first one, Moses. Moses is one of the most well-known figures in the Bible. He was a prophet and the leader of the Israelites. He is most well known for leading the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. Moses is also known for his beard, which oftentimes is depicted as being long and flowing, even without a beard brush. His beard represents his wisdom and his status as a prophet. So there you go. Moses had a beard. Aaron's beard. Aaron was the brother of Moses, and he alone is also one of the most well-known figures in the Bible. He was a priest, and he played a key role in leading the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. He helped to establish the priesthood and was also responsible for making the golden calf. He's mentioned in the Bible nearly 350 times, and he had a beard. Okay, one of the most distinctive features of Aaron is his long beard. So Moses and Aaron, they were rocking the long beard, guys. Do a couple more here. We'll wrap it up today. Ezekiel was a prophet who lived in the 6th century BC. He is best known for his visions and prophecies. He's also known for his long flowing beard and goatee. In Ezekiel 5, verse 1, we see that God told Ezekiel to shave his head and beard as a sign of mourning. This shows us how important beards were in biblical times. Finally, let's wrap it up with King David. King David was the second king of Israel, and he's one of the most important figures in the Bible. He's best known for when the Lord told David to defeat Goliath, as well for his unending compassion for his people. He also wrote many of the Psalms in the Bible. King David had a beard, which represented his wisdom and power, although it's hard to know if his beard was long like the one Moses or Aaron had. And obviously, then we got great Samson, John the Baptist. So there you go, guys. It kind of sounds like if I want to be really spiritual and I want God to do great things in my life, I'm probably going to need to get a beard because I need more wisdom. I need more power. I need more anointing. But there you go, guys. How about a little kind of fun podcast episode on beards today? All stemming from that meeting I had with a bunch of other good Southwest Missouri men that all had beards, except for good old Pastor Jeremiah. I have maybe a ever so slight shadow because I only need to really shave every other day because I'm not like a super hairy guy. But beards. Should I get a beard? Should I not get a beard? Give me your comment. Give me your reaction. What do you think about beards in the Bible? What do you think about your husband's beard or someone around you that has beards? What style of beard I should grow? I'm going to think about it. I'm going to pray about it, and then I'll make the commitment. So there you go, guys. So grateful for you joining the Modern Christian Dudes podcast. Go back and check out the whole episode if you want a little bit later on. Like, share, and subscribe, and listen on the regular to the Modern Christian Dudes podcast. Dudes talking news, sports, and God. We will talk to you guys next time.